Greetings, everyone. I am Anthony Briscoe, going to run through this presentation for you on Camtasia and Audiate. Now, Audiate is the AI version of Camtasia that you have to work in combination with in order to record and do presentations. So, Camtasia and Audiate work together. So all your content is created together in synchronization. And so you start out with Audiate actually in doing what you want to create as far as your content that you will be uploading. And I know I'm just walking you through slides right now. At the end, you will see a video where I'm actually showing you how to incorporate and how you can incorporate Audiate into your lessons. And so it calls for seamless integration between audio editing and video editing in perfect sync. So when you see it unified and working together, you can do text-based editing, you can do perfect alignment, and then you have the unified workflow excellence. And so everything is right in front of you, just as this video, this image on the screen kind of presents it to you. And so Camtasia is used just for seamless integration into educational spaces for you to just be able to do video and do video easy when it comes to sitting in front of a screen and advertising different things. We'll get a bit more into the AI components. It has features such as scripting, where you will be able to either write your own script. So a professor or a teacher could write their own script inside of this AI tool, or you can give it a topic or something that you want to discuss and let it auto-generate text and just to see what kind of feedback it gives you from there. So if you're stuck on something and just need help brainstorming certain concepts, you can actually edit the text within it. So make it your own words mixed with some of what AI gave you back in feedback, and then you can be able to present that message and those lessons in there as well. And so no more writer's block. All right. AI voiceovers. And so if you want to do your own narration, you can do this. So you can transform text to speech effortlessly. It's got a library that's full of templates that you can use, full of templates that you can download and embed in. Now, I will share, Camtasia is not cheap. I was already using it, and so seeing the AI feature that they had, yes, I did spend $250 on that, but hopefully I get to write that off for my taxes next year. But you get this AI voiceovers that are also in place. So it has characters that you can use in different voices. So it does a humorous voice, it's got an evil voice, it's got a slow voice, it's got an instructor voice. It just got a wide range of AI voices in which you can choose to do voiceovers with, or you can also add your own voice to these AI characters, and it'll make sense when you see the video. The avatars are pretty cool, but you get head avatars, and we'll talk a little bit about that, about the limitations of this. But you get to choose from a wide range of people. I love the diversity that they embedded inside of the options that you get. African American, Caucasian, European, Latin American, like just a good melting pot that they really considered in here. And some of them actually have the dialect challenges as well when you start playing with the audio feature. So I thought that was really interesting, but yet you get a bit of a personal touch with branding and things like that. All right. Now, editing made simple. This tool is designed to be easy to use. It's not really overwhelming for you to use. I found Camtasia to be way easier to use than I have Final Cut Pro and that I have Adobe Premiere. Very intense, lot to learn in those. I find Camtasia very easier to use and to present from, or to make short videos and edit with. I mean, there are AI tools that can shorten videos, but in this case, this may be something that you like. One of the coolest features in here is that you have the ability to, I'll make a note here for you. Right here, I thought was one of the coolest features of Camtasia, particularly Audiate, the AI portion. It removes ums and ahs automatically. Gone. I've watched it do it. I've seen it do it. And I thought that was pretty cool and pretty interesting. So just wanted to also make mention of that. So also translation, breaking language barriers. You are able to import different languages. So imagine you're an instructor and you're in a class. So we had a very high influx of immigrants into the Chicago area or into our country in particular. Some of these students were going into schools. And so imagine you being able to present a lesson to your kids in any language, or particularly from those from Latin American countries like Venezuela that came here. Imagine being able to do lessons like that as well. So they don't get to lose their understanding, and you can do some AI powered translation into your scripts. I thought that was pretty cool and pretty interesting, as well as a great feature. And so just imagine being able to simply transform your presentations. Camtasia was really developed during the not developed during the pandemic, but was used during the pandemic for a lot of remote work and a lot of remote schooling. So that's just something interesting that I also found. But imagine you're an instructor, you've got an online class, and you just want to do something different. Maybe teach AI and let them know what AI can do. This gives you the option to use Camtasia and Autodate to present your lessons. And some universities that are already using Camtasia, NIU, you've got University of Illinois, you've got several universities throughout the country that are already using this for their professors to be able to record their lectures and then upload those into the internet and kind of combine their lessons as well as their face or their avatars inside of a lesson for students. This application also gives you the ability to embed different things in different components, videos, other videos, or lessons, or images, icons, anything that relates to the subject that you want to teach or present. Limitations. The AI avatar feature, I'll admit, it's not the greatest. And so where you see me doing hand gestures or you don't see full body, it's just faces that you see predominantly, right? Maybe a little bit of upper body, but not a lot of hand gestures, at least in the ones that I went through. I went through quite a few. Not a lot of hand gestures. So if you're that, I teach with my hands often. So if you're that kind of teacher, there's some other apps out there that may be more apropos, and maybe Camtasia and Autodate are just getting into beginnings of these things. So not a lot of hand gestures that I've seen in some of the videos, but a lot of facial expressions, a lot of movement, and certain avatars I've also noticed have pronunciation issues. For instance, one of the avatars was not able to say Dr. York's name at all. So one avatar would just say York before it came out. And so I thought there were some limitations in that, in how it translates and how it generates. And so lots of improvements. I'm sure more improvements are coming, but that's the intro to how this can be used in an academic environment. Autodate, which I will open right now. So this allows you to generate a text or start writing whatever you want to write. So you could put something in here. I just want to do, for the sake of the class, generate. And so you have to just give it something that you want it to write about. So I'd like you to generate a training course for Camtasia. And you can do a training video. It can be educational, informational, marketing, social media, or travel style. So I'm going to choose educational, and I'm going to put it on a tutorial. And then you can have any voice that you want. You can choose formal, friendly, humorous, informal, reserved, yada, yada, yada. We're not going to do verbose because I'm doing that already for you. I'm going to click on humorous, and then I'm going to have it generate a text, and it will generate a script on its own. That process typically doesn't take too long, maybe 30 seconds or quicker, as you can see. Now, I don't want it to read all of this because that would go too much into what I don't want it to do. So it's not its job to tell you how to work this. It's my job to tell you how to do all of that. But I'm just giving you an example of what it can do. Welcome to the wacky world of Camtasia. And I will edit in here. I am Anthony. Your and now I'm going to say generate. And I'm going to say generate audio. So it's going to take what is there. I'm going to give it a customized voice. Let's just choose Mark.
Hi, everyone. I am a voice to help bring your audio and video projects to life.
Got that? And I'm going to add an avatar. Let's say Anthony here. And I'm going to say generate. So that's going to take some time to render. That's just how the program works. While it's generating the avatar. So more than likely I will pause this and come back. Now, for part 2, you can see that the
Welcome to the
avatar is
wacky
ready.
world of Camtasia. I am Anthony. If you pay attention, your screen recording dreams come true.
Now, I can actually come in here and add another avatar if I like to. Oop, wrong button. So I want to add another scene. I want to generate a new script. And again, scripting takes about 20 seconds. And I can go in here and edit. I am done scripting. I want now to generate audio. And today we will switch over and we will say, we'll do a female villain.
Hi, everyone. I am a voice to help bring your audio and video projects to life.
Welcome to the wacky world of Camtasia. I am Anthony. If you pay attention, your screen recording dreams come true. If you've ever wanted to capture your screen and make it look as snazzy as a cat in a bow tie, you're in the right place. In this course, we'll dive into the basics of Camtasia, a tool that's as user-friendly as a puppy in a room full of toddlers. We'll explore how to set up your project, record your screen, and even add some pizzazz with annotations and effects. So grab your virtual surfboard and let's ride the wave of creativity.
Hey there. Today, we're diving into a really cool feature called Audiate. This is for Dr. Cindy's class. But I want you to note how AI has a hard time pronouncing certain words.
So what is a good use of this tool? Well, this tool can be used for any professor or any educational institution to be able to draft their own content, particularly with their own voice, and then add some AI features to it. And you can explain things like concepts, mathematics, science, history, whatever subject that they want to do or want to use, that they can be able to use their exact words that they want to say, have AI translate those words and present them to their class. But you know, AI cannot do it all. You have to be able to do something manually. So after you use Audiate, now you can move over and import that video into Camtasia so we can begin to do some editing with the Camtasia application. Editing for this is not AI. It's only you, but this is how you can build the foundation of your course and then use the features in Camtasia to do some editing.